Hello everyone, welcome. How are we? Hope you're good, hope you had a wonderful week. Happy Friday, one and all. I hope you're very well. It's very warm where we are. I don't know if it's warm where you are, but it's warm where we are. We've got some sweltering going on back here, to be honest. I might turn that fan on in a wee second, we'll see how we get on. I hope everyone's well, hope everyone's having a good weekend. It's been, you know what, this has been a pretty decent week, to be honest, streaming wise. I've had a lot of fun. I felt a little bit disconnected from the whole Football Manager streaming thing. Obviously, we're being away. That's not really sort of like been great because obviously I've not been able to connect with you people. But this week has been good. I think we've had a nice time. We've chilled out. We've had some fun. We've had some big raids. We have had some great results on the pitch. So much so that we're currently third in Romania. We did sort of cast a few glancing eyes to try and work out where we go and manage next. But tonight is transfer window, and transfer windows are always fun, so you can never really go looking around when transfer window is a thing. So let's go have a look at the transfer window. And I have just remembered Inter Milan want to buy one of our defenders. Oh dear. It's going to be tough, isn't it? I think that's the thing. I've just remembered that Inter Milan went and bid for one of our players. Oh dear. Yeah, this was it. Tibor Antal, 19 years old, non-negotiable £1.1 million. It's a little bit less than we would have wanted, but it's Inter Milan, so he's going to end up going whether we like it or not. I guess the only thing we can do is offer him out for a bit more and hope that we can get a little bit more money. But yeah, other than that, I think he's off to Inter Milan, which, to be fair, you can't begrudge the lad, can you? You can't begrudge him it. He's a good player, and he's done very well. And yeah, he is where we are now. So he's on his way out, sadly. We haven't left the club just yet. We're still at Farul. We are bossing Europe. We're having a great time in Europe. We haven't accepted the Inter bid just yet, so I might stall it for now, because it's not ideal. It's 800 grand up front. If actually, you know what, I'm going to reject that, and then I'm going to offer him back out again, because that's derisory money. In fact, now that I've looked at it, it's not great, is it? We have got so up the Celts, up the Celts and Manu fan over on TikTok. What save we got? It's a Journeyman save, Celts, and yeah, YR, welcome in as well, pal. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Welcome to you all, by the way, from Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. We're all over the place this evening, as we are every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Teo Sal is on YouTube, says the weather is very, very nice today. I'm glad to hear that. The weather's lovely in York. It's, to be honest, not just lovely, it's very, very hot. It's very hot. It's very warm here tonight. So yeah, we have had fun today. It's been cool. We've had some interesting things today, actually. I've been to the hospital today. Great. Now Alexa Chelik is wanted by Al Shabaab, and he wants to go. Again, I kind of figured this was going to happen. So he is off then to the Saudi League, is he? He wants to go. Fine. He wants to go. Gavin Gilfillian. Appreciate the follow. Very kind indeed. Thank you, mate. Paul, can't wait until next FM. Haven't played it for about a year. Oh, mate, get on it. Don't rob yourself of the time. Keep playing it. Do you know what I mean? HH Valentine is in on the follow as well. Thank you, HH. Appreciate that. I hope you're good. Dan says, thinking it was tonight off because you're off Ormskirk for the hooch on tap. Almost. It was very, very close, Dan. To be honest, I was nearly in the car driving to Ormskirk. But what's interesting, and it's sort of almost ties in a little bit, Where is Ottalu Galati in the divisions? Oh, no idea. Probably. Ottalu. Are they a football team? I think they might be. Ottalu Galati, second division. There you go. 13th in the second division. Not doing very well. Yeah, not doing great. Not doing great. Thoughts on managing the club and national team at the same time? Is it too much? It can be. I mean, look, we found it reasonable when we were doing Build a Nation in Greece, but that's because it was part of what we wanted to do. So it made sense for us to be manager of Greece at the same time. I'm not manager of a national team at the minute in this save. That might change as the save goes on. We don't know. Kelic has snubbed Al Shabab. Get in, Kelic. Love that. And no offers for Antal either, so we might have been able to smooth that one off a little bit. Where's Ross County in the league? I mean, is this what we're doing tonight? Is it? We're going to work out where teams are we? Ross County, Scottish Championship. We haven't got the league loaded up, so we don't really know. So they've dropped down 2 divisions. They finished 8th in the first division. Interesting. What's the weirdest league you've done? For me, it's Belgium. It says Invis. I mean, Romania is quite weird, to be honest. Romania is quite weird. I don't think United relegated as well. I don't know, Finn. We haven't got the Scottish leagues loaded on, so we wouldn't know. Leah in with a follow. Appreciate that. Very kind. Nobody wants to go to Ormskirk, says Crazy Brit. Probably fair, actually, to be honest. OT's in as well on the follow. Appreciate that. Very kind. Right, so if they are going to match the release clause, then the goalkeeper can go. How do we see Notts County? Well, look, they're in. Like, I can search them. Right, who else do you want? Dundee United. Right. Dundee United still says Premiership. Yeah. See, but I haven't got the league load in, so you don't know where they are. What am I doing in the Romanian league? Managing one of the Romanian teams, Alex. Roy, sorry. That's what we're doing there. It's not all the Premier League, you know. There's so much more to be had in the world of Football Manager. Premier League's boring. Big club things, yes. Well, there is. It is big clubs, isn't it? Dundee United, massive football clubs. Mario in on the like, appreciate that, Mario. Calispira Jason as well, nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're good. It's a pleasure seeing everyone in. Brooklyn Eze, 29 years old. He looks good. It's very expensive though for what we've got. But yeah, let's have a little nosy about in terms of our transfer window, which apparently the transfer window opens up on the 22nd of January. Sorry, so that's quite an interesting one. You know what I mean? Roy says yes. Starting employed, got hired for 2 seasons as the coach of the under-21s in Denmark. That's pretty good actually. As a starter, that's pretty decent. Like we didn't get any under-21 jobs straight away. We were Finland first for 4 years, then Romania. And the question, of course, there is what is the purpose of the save? What's the goal? I don't know. People have mentioned a World Cup, and it's starting to feel quite good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, World Cup could be interesting. I've never done a World Cup before, so maybe that could be a thing. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Not I at present. Eden Junkie, how are you, buddy? Alex, chairperson at Farul, is very well known footballer Gica Popescu. He's very well known, and the owner is Georgie Hadji, who's incredibly well known. Console found a wonderful gift for me on Twitter. Really, Console? What have we got? Actually, no, don't tell me the gift. Describe the context to me, and then I'll work around it. When do I plan on leaving Romania? Asks Jim. Do you know what? Maybe at the end of the season, Jim. Maybe. We've spent most of this season looking for jobs, and not really found the job that we like. So yeah, nothing's really jumped out at us. Mulder are now available. Malmo, see, Malmo's down there. You've responded to me with it. Okay, let's have a little look and a little nosy about. What have you got? Yes, that's it. I like that. Right, console, you have. What does it people say? You have won the internet. Yeah, that's perfect. Love that. What do I know about Luciano Rodriguez from Liverpool and Uruguay? I know nothing. About that. What do you know about Luciano Rodriguez from Liverpool FC and Uruguay? That's the question. I'll answer your question with a question of my own. Get to know him. Ooh, sounds like he's being pimped out. Doing it, yeah. Take him out on a few. Go out for some drinks, have some food. You know. Stroke his leg. Tell him he's lovely. Yeah, maybe invite him back to your place for a little bit, you know. And yeah, then you will get to know. Have a Danny Gosling at him. Have a Danny Gosling at him? What's Danny Gosling? It's that young person speak. I don't know what that means. What's a Danny Gosling? It wasn't Danny Gosling one of those like crap Newcastle players from years ago. He lives in Uruguay and he was in an R&B tribute act called Cowboys to Men. he's got an intergalactic podcast as well. Yeah, I don't know anything about him, to be honest. Roy's asked who's going to win the Premier League next season. Who cares? Probably Man City. Does it matter? No, it doesn't really matter, does it? Octavian Sabu wants to join Dinamo Zagreb, but it's for derisory money, so I'm going to say no. And then when he kicks off, I'll sell him for a little bit more. What year are we in? We're in 2029, so I think my maths is slightly off. I've written it down with season 8, but I think we're I think it's technically season 7. Excuse me. What's our appropriate transfer? 6 million quid. Go on, yeah. Absolutely. If £6 million comes in, you can go. Hadji is also a legend. Glad you met him 2 months ago. Yes, Alex. Dan Gosling was a poor man. Cyril the Swan. Yeah. I think you could definitely go with that. Have I won any leagues yet? I've won the 2nd division in Romania. Yeah, of course I've won leagues. That is literally all I've won. But you know. But it's not all about winning, is it? No, it's about all the fun we've had while we've been here. So less of the Danny Gosling slander. I mean, more Danny Gosling slander. And like, do you know what? Loads of Danny Gosling slander. And if you are Danny Gosling, then absolutely more Danny Gosling slander. Because, do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be like a low-grade Premier League footballer, probably in fact borderline Championship level footballer, and not expect to have the piss taken out of you. Do you know what I mean? Me and my friends are doing an online career. What league do you reckon? Well, that sounds like you're not doing an online career, doesn't it? That sounds like you're considering an online career. Josh Butler, appreciate the follow. But if you're going to do an online career, I would suggest Indonesia. Hermannstad is my local. How are you doing in your save? Very well, thank you, Uncash. Very well indeed. The Old Grey Mare is my local. Well, York actually is my local team down here. But yes, everything is all going well. Very good indeed. I've had a lovely week. I was going to tell you. So I've been to the hospital today, right? And some of you are now going, why have you not started with that? I tried to start with it, but I got slightly distracted. So I went to the hospital because, okay, the chiropractor, when I went to get me back and my shoulder sorted, my neck and my shoulder sorted out, right? I hurt my knee a couple of weeks back, and I don't really know why. Well, don't know why. I don't know how I hurt my knee. And it's been really, really painful, like the last week or so. And I played five-a-side on it. It was fine. But I was a bit stiff afterwards. I thought, okay, maybe it's a bit of that. But the last couple of days, my knee's been like super sore. So, and I was like, oh, I bet I've torn a meniscus or something like that. Something like a bit rubbish that's just gonna like annoy me for a bit. And went to the chiropractor today, and she sort of like pulled away at it and stuff, and she was like, I'm pretty sure you've torn your ACL here. I'm like, I hope not, because I've done that before, and it's not very nice. And obviously, you know, it would just be a bit rubbish. It would take me out of action for a lot of time. So I made the mistake of mentioning this to Mrs. J, who immediately said I had to go to the hospital to get my leg checked out. She wouldn't let me drive, because obviously if I have torn my ACL, then she's like, you can't drive. I'm like, well, I did drive last week and it was totally fine, so I can drive. And also, I just drove you to get the kids from school, so I clearly can drive. They're not going to operate on it there and then. So anyway, short story short, went to the hospital, and they could not give two shiny shites about my knee. They were just like, have you taken any tablets? I was like, no. They went, go and have a couple of tablets and see how you get on. I was like, great. So I might have a snap leg. Don't know. That's the NHS that you all clapped for, apparently. I didn't clap, that's why I got that service. Great ball. Biscagno should really score there. Sauna Boy wants to play in India or Bangladesh. Do it. Jacob, best player out for 5 weeks. After 50 minutes on to turn out for 5 weeks again. I mean, yeah, you need to sell him. His legs are gone, or his head, or whatever it is that's broken, is now officially broken forever. Speaking of things that are broken, we are losing 1-0. Clapping for NHS was nauseating. I mean, it was only nauseating if you did it. Like, it was pathetic to watch. Just sitting there, just going, look at you losers clapping away. You know, it's nauseating if you were part of the. Oh, let's go out and clap for the hospital. Like, no, bunch of fannies. Why I said Indonesia. India's good as well, though. Your street upgraded to pots and pans. Oh, I'd be out there hitting them with pots and pans at that point. I'd be like, you just can piss off. Do you know what I mean? With waiting lists as long as that, you're out there clapping. Don't be so stupid. Yeah, so Craiova look like they're trying to kill off our Champions League, our championship hopes, to be honest. It's more nauseating if you worked for the hospital. It was an absolute joke. Well, exactly. I'm sure, Rugio, those people would have preferred a pay rise than just some idiots in a cul-de-sac clapping for them. Well done, the NHS. Well done. Well done for making everybody better, apart from the people who got worse. Well done. Yeah. Mike Blazich in with a follow. Appreciate that, Mike. Jason Thomas, Marcelo Bielsa hasn't won many trophies. Don't hear many people asking him, what have you won? There you go. That's it. Just that. Yeah. I'm the Macam Bielsa. That's what I am. Exactly, Dan. Apart from the ones that died. Yeah. They made everyone better, apart from the ones that died. So, Sabu. Marley with a follow. Appreciate it, Marley. What team are we? We're Farul Constanta in Romania. Yeah. Did I bang a wooden spoon off a pot? Did I, fuck? Of course I didn't, Mike. What I did is I closed the doors so that I couldn't hear it. Just like, you idiots outside. Grow up, the lot of yous. Yeah. I had no interest in that. Marley's doing a Schalke save, trying to clear their debt. There you go. See? I didn't vote Tory, that was my clapping. There we go. Boom. Politics. Yeah. Tonello Melsa. I think it's easier if I could say it, Brit. I like it though. It's good. Might be my new South American character. Maybe that's what I'll do in FM 26 or 27 or 28 or whatever it is that comes out. Maybe like whichever league I might have a slightly different persona. That'll get me cancelled, won't it? I think it will. Yeah, I can imagine that'll get me in trouble, to be honest. There's Ile. No goal. Damage scans on a 6-3. We're being absolutely battered here, aren't we? Van der Verst gone wide. Kellick on a 6-1. Like, absolutely having a stinker. I need to threaten some ultras with a hand grenade. I mean, I do that normally. Do you know what I mean? Talking about gammy knees, I'm going to do an over 30 save soon. Vlasic, Padioru gets it in. Vlasic taps it home. 3-2. Can we get an equaliser? Maybe. Ilescu Bogdan's in. Fun facts are here as well. Speaking of save ideas, by the way, we've got a save poll going up on Twitter at the minute. I think it's on YouTube as well, on the FM show account. We're trying to work out what the best save is. And each day I'm picking 2 different save ideas against each other. Yesterday it was the Glory Hunter versus the Journeyman. The Journeyman won by a landslide. Today, Director of Football versus Youth Only. You can vote on Twitter, on the Twitter poll, as to which one you think is best. Then we'll hopefully, by the end of it, be able to work out what we believe is the best save to do in Football Manager. In an absolutely perfect scientific formula. Vados takes some beating. I mean, Vados isn't its only thing. Like, because Vados and San Marino probably have to be in the same thing. So I think they'll probably go within the Builder Nation. Jeremio 80, by the way, appreciate the follow on Twitch. Very, very kind indeed. I think we are going to end up losing this match 3-2, sadly. Unless... No. You just tell, can't you? Like when the goal kick's crap, it's just like, no. It's going to be 4-2. Oh, well, we've intercepted it. Can we get the counter-attack on? I'm going to waste the opportunity. Vlasic goes through over the top. Come on, Vlasic. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. It's not good enough, I'm afraid. Here I am, sat there thinking, you know what? It's fine, we'll just stay. We're not going to leave. And then all of a sudden we put performance like that, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe we will go. I don't need the Europa Conference League this much. 3 points behind Argesh, and they've got a game in hand as well. I mean, that's not. Yeah, they should theoretically go ahead of us now, shouldn't they? They should go 6 points clear. Transfer window is about to open, which might help us, might not. Part of me thinks it's going to be more of a hindrance, because what's going to happen is those players are going to want to be registered for Europe. And I don't know if they can. Oh, that's the point. Yeah, we had this lad, didn't we? Franco Carrasco, who was tends to be fickle and susceptible to injuries. Yeah, he's not great, is he? Loads of calf, thigh, hamstring, ankles, broken leg. He's wanted by Porto, PSG, and Hajduk Split though. For not much money, he's very quick and he's got good finishing. He's Chilean. $3.7? I mean, that's enough, isn't it? If that works, that's enough. Okay, there's an offer in there for Giaconu as well. Get Borgia. We can't get Borgia. Borgia plays for Vissel Kobe at the minute, and he's worth a lot of money. So I can't imagine he's going to want to leave. Plus, we're not going to be staying around long enough. Yeah. Yeah. Unless he wants to come in on loan. Reluctant. Right, I'll put the £800 grand bid in, and let's see whether there's anything we can do from his £21,000 a week wages as well. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. George, do we use the extension for the Romanian leagues? No, I think Romania's in the vanilla setup, to be honest. Do I know any wonder kids for 400 grand or below? No, I don't, unfortunately, Marley. It's not the way that I play. I forgot, yeah, we'd signed Ian Lucas, a 27-year-old Brazilian. Couple of players obviously now looking to leave, so yeah, we'll probably lose some, and then we'll see where we go. Register Ian Lucas, shall we? Yeah. Kirchhoff from Stoyer is a good talent. I mean, look, again, like, this is great, but we're not here for a long time. Thomas Kirchhoff, Kirchhoff, the right back, maybe? A different Kirchhoff? What Kirchhoff? We don't know. Alexandru Kirchhoff here, maybe? No. Rapid. I don't know. A right back. Oh, we don't need a right back. Who plays FM23 halfway through 25? Me. I do. Zebby. Who watches someone play FM24 halfway through 2025? You, apparently. I mean, who plays fantasy football? Do you know what I mean? That's what you need to ask yourself, really. Ooh, I want to pick Mo Salah and give him triple captain. Triple captain? It's like kids in playground stuff, innit? Oh, you're my captain, but 3 times captain. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we all have the same players. George, appreciate the follow, my friend. Very kind, very kind. Dario has just said they've started a career with Farul today as well. There we go. Look at that. ECS Estonia in on the follow as well. I appreciate that. Estonia, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Aaron, how long are we staying at the club for? I reckon we're going to stay here till the end of the season, and then we'll Then we'll probably look to move on. I reckon that's where we need to be. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. Because then we'll have been here for 3 years. And yeah, like we're doing well in Europe, but I don't know if we're gonna. Ironically, I don't know if we're gonna do well enough to actually win the league, and even then, is that going to be enough to keep us here? You know. Aaron Nickel in on the follow as well, very kind. As is Grosja, appreciate the follow, Grosja, very kind. So yeah, so we'll have to wait and see what goes on. Evening A15, by the way, nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. I did clock that you were here. That Mulder job looks very appealing as well. If it does come up, I'll be very keen on that. So we'll have to see what happens. Grosja is a Cluj fan. Oh, nice, nice. Welcome in, Grosja. Did we qualify for the Champions League? No, we didn't. No, we what we did was we qualified for the Conference League. So we did well, and we are doing well in the Conference League, actually. If you can see, we finished 4th, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, can't complain. And we don't know who we're playing yet. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 league games to go before the league splits as well. So there's about 19 games left, I reckon, of the season. So we do have a little bit of time to try and work out what we do, where we go, what our options are, really. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So Jacunyu has now left. He came in 1.8 million. We've sold him for 2 million quid. So yeah, we didn't actually make a profit on there, is it? I've lost to Cluj in a tin pot. I've lost to Cluj. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not real, so I haven't really lost to Cluj, have I? In like the truest sense of the word, you know. You got Stoya coming up in the Europa League. I mean, that's decent. Is that to play against or to manage? I do know that Farul is owned by Rivaldo and Georgie Hadji. Yes, I do, Grosjean. We did a bit of background research on the club before we accepted it, and it was like, oh, Georgie Hadji, yes, please. Rivaldo, okay. Jica Popescu, nice. Kipriel Marika, yes. So there was definitely some plus points for us to look at. Dinamo Bucharest jobs come available. I don't think we're going to stay in Romania. Let's be honest. Porto have made an offer for Carrasco now, so that little bit of dilly-dallying on it looks like we're going to lose him. Yes, Tristan, how are we, buddy? What's this about clapping the NHS? I'm not, mate. I never did it. I'm not doing it again. I think they're dafties. I said to chat that I went to the hospital because apparently I thought I'd done my ACL again. At least that's what my my chiropractor said. And then went to the NHS, went to the hospital, and they were like, you probably haven't. You've probably done nothing to it. Have a paracetamol and walk it off. And I was like, right, well, I think I don't really understand why we clap for them. I really don't. And you know what? It's fine because I didn't, so I didn't really feel bad for not doing it. So there you go. But some people absolutely would have done. Little reminder as well, by the way, for everyone, if you're about tomorrow night, tomorrow is going to be the recording of episode 100 of the FM show, and we've said we're going to open it up to the floor, so anyone who's got any thoughts, any feelings about FM as a franchise, where it is right now, you know, what are you excited about, what are you scared about, what are you worried about, what do you think FM26 is going to be, when's it going to come, all that sort of stuff. If you want to come in and join the Football Manager phone in tomorrow, then make sure you're about. Tomorrow we'll post the link up, or if you want to just film a question for us on your phone, send us that via a Google Drive link, and then we can access that. And yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. That'll be good fun. And that goal that's been scored by Berlergia there, he's a striker we looked at. He's 30, isn't he? But we looked at him. Jusen Burnett, former Sunderland player, is at Stour. And we've got Luis Semedo, former Sunderland player. What we got? Tristan says, how's the knee holding up? Is it a knock-on effect from football? No, do you know what? It's not, Tristan. So what happened was, it's been sore for a couple of weeks. And I don't know what I've done for it to happen, but I mean, I managed to play a 7-a-side with it, so if I've played with a knackered ACL, I am rock hard, aren't I? Do you know what I mean? I'm like proper hard as nails, don't mess with me. So yeah, Ian Brown, nothing compares to LMA 2004. I mean, that's a bold statement, isn't it? That is a bold statement. Why is Joey Barton live on FM24? No idea. No idea, Hazza. Alex, you play with Romanian champions. No, I'm not Stoya. I'm losing. I'm 2-0 down. The Charizard of the 5-a-side. Damn right. Damn right, Tristan. I'm the most evolved out of everybody. Joey Barton gets in the bin. Joey Barton does get in the bin. Absolutely gets in the bin. Yeah, an absolute spanner of the highest generation. No, Alex, no, I'm not Stoya. No, I'm Farul Constanta. I'm down to 5th. Well, I think it's fine. We can leave now, can't we? the league's gone. Yeah. We've taken the club as far as we can. Yes, we might win. Yes, we might win the European trophy, but still, that's outside the area. We're not getting a penalty for that. Do you think you can beat Stoya? We have got a penalty. Ooh, okay. Well, I didn't think that was a penalty. I thought that was a free kick. Pakaruru makes it 2-1. We've beaten Stoya before, so let's see if we can do it again. That helps. Farrell used to be known as Viceroy Constanta. Yes, I did know that. Yeah, it was a merger, wasn't it? How is Argesh first? It never happens. I've got no idea, Valicia. But it is happening. It is happening, isn't it? So we've got to obviously hope that it doesn't continue to happen. League's gone. Time for a new adventure. Agreed. In the bin. In the bin. I'm surprised Luis Semedo hasn't done it for us. Musterman is in. Welcome. Speaking of people who do it for us, Musterman. Oh my word. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful looking human being Musterman is. If you're not following Musterman, by the way, what on earth are you doing with your lives? The man who knows data, all the data, and he also knows what to do with it as well. Yeah. Every single time I watch one of his videos, I'm inspired to do Moneyball, but then don't really know how I'm meant to do it, so I just revert back to doing what I always do, and that's play average in an entertaining way. Where are we and what season are we in, asks Archie. We are in Romania. We have Farul Constanta. They are in the top division, and we are in season 7, I believe now, possibly season 8. We're in 2029. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're doing all right. I mean, the league looks like it's gone now, so therefore we have to throw everything on the floor. 6 points adrift. It's just not. I don't think we're gonna get it. So yeah, we probably can just, undo everything right now. We are in the Europa Conference League knockouts. So that's interesting. Archie with the follow. Appreciate Archie, very kind. But whether or not we stay there for long enough to make that impact, I don't know. Pakaruru, oh, nearly. Can get the ball back inside. Coupe. Down the line. Can we get a good ball in? No, we can't. We're just going to lose it. That's it all over. I'm pretty sure it's another defeat. I think it is. Yeah. Oh well. Fine. I'm reticent to open old wounds, but who got the worst deal? Real life Ange in Tottenham or real life Tony at fake Larissa? Do you know what? It's a hard one, isn't it? Because I think, and I spoke to Chris, our podcast editor, about this. He's a Tottenham fan, and he felt that even though they won the Europa, he thought it was the right decision because the league wasn't like good enough, really. Whereas when I was at Larissa, I got sacked the day before the chance of us trying to win that trophy. So yeah, I think I probably got a harder. I think I was probably done. Actually, no. Was I more harshly done by? I mean, it's got to feel bad, hasn't it, winning a trophy, and then being sacked. Whereas I wasn't even given the opportunity to win the trophy, and I'd been there for 17 years. So, do you know what? Yeah, I think I was worse off. It would have been a worse sacking if Larissa gave you the final game but sacked you anyway. That would have been... Yeah, that would have been... Actually, you know what? I probably would have taken that, actually. Jason's now saying, oh, thanks for opening up old wounds. I think it's something that has to be considered, isn't it? Do you know, like what is worse? What is worse, getting sacked before the match or after? I don't know. Am I Romanian? Asks Lucas. No, not Romanian at all. Sorry, that sounded horrible, didn't it? Me, Romanian? No chance. No, I'm not. I'm not Romanian. Years rap. TJ on TikTok in 2029, 2025, a throwback I didn't realise I needed. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. It's a thing, isn't it? It's a thing. Here I am, 2025, and I'm on TikTok. God, my word. What are you looking at around here? Well, just keep my nose out, aren't I? Do you know what I mean? Just seeing what's around. Do I like it? Don't know. We'll see. We'll have a think. If I stay, I stay. If I don't, I don't. Do we have a Discord? We do. Yes, we do. I don't know if I'm allowed. I don't know if I can post Discord links on TikTok. So what I'd suggest is if you jump onto Twitch, if you can do Twitch or YouTube, right? It's Tony Jameson FM on either of those. The Discord link is available there, and then you can come and join the Discord, and that you can use that for the weekend as well for anyone who's in the FM show and wants to ask a question. Then you can do so. And I know Musterman's already asked a question. Oh, thank you. Musterman's already asked a question. I know that. It's very, very good. Atletico Madrid have signed that Carrasco lad. Signed Nicholas Yeltsin Washberg. I mean, with a name like that, yes, we could sign him. He's wanted by Malmo, and I want Malmo. So that'll be a foolish move for me to go and get him now and then to leave. Henrik Ashkeland. What's the necessity for Vashberg? Is he one of your boys? Is that from the team that you support? Berlin buses come in from TikTok. Yes, my man. There you go. Get yourself in on the Discord. Let's put the Discord link up there. I figured you would have been Estonia. There you go. In you get. TikTok 1989 on the follow. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Bag as well. Lewis Skelly brothers sign Africans. That's what works in real life in Romania. Yeah, I mean, we could. It's not that easy to just go. Just sign a load. It's like saying I'll just sign a load of Brazilians. Yeah. He's playing at my dad's local club in Norway. He always signs for FM because of his work rate. And I like that. Who was it? Washberg. Where's your local club then? Because your local club is Bron. I take it then. Yeah, I like that. If he's got good work rate, that's good. Can I do next? Chindia. Who's Chindia? What, a player? Benjamin Chindia, possibly? Chilean lad? No idea. Are they a club? They're a team. Who's Chindia? What, here in the Superliga? Which nation? Romania? Oh, no. We're leaving Romania, I reckon. Yeah, after this is finished, we're going to be up and out, find another nation to go and explore, I think. Henrik Ashkeland in the on the follow. Appreciate that, very kind. Struggling League One, top of the league until winter form kicked in. Now I'm outside the playoffs. Sounds fairly reasonable. That sounds reasonable. Yeah. Berlin bus. I've never seen one specific thing. It's goalies just sliding down to get the ball. Now I see it all the time. This is the thing, innit? It's like when you start to look for something and you think, I've never seen that before. All of a sudden, it's like, what is it they call it? Positive reinforcement, is it, or something? Or Mr. Tinney in with the 8 months on the sub. Thank you, Mr. Tinney. Very, very kind indeed. You wonderful human being, you. So it's Johan Body. Or Johan Bonny. What, like, Wilfred Bonny's son. Yes, we've heard of him. You've got FM24 for the PS5. It's overwhelming. It can be, Jim. What I would suggest, if it's overwhelming, I would suggest that you check out the FM Show podcast. That'll definitely help you. Signed nobody. He's French from Parma. Yeah, that's that guy there then. Parma, Johan Bonny. French from Parma. Yeah, he's not going to sign. Like we're like, how we're in the first division of Romania. Yeah. Three games to go, 6 points off the playoffs. Do you reckon you could do it? With little to no information about how you're doing, who you are, the sorts of players you have, the tactics you're trying to do, yes, absolutely, I believe you can do it. Right, Tibor Seuss is off to Molde, which is unfortunate. We've now lost our goalkeeper. He's got a release clause, so that means that Petrovic is now in goal. So good job we did sign 2 goalkeepers, isn't it? And Petrovic wants to play, so there we go. Maggio has also done some fabulous work on console. Yes, he has, and FM Console owns the game on console as well, and also does some fantastic content on console playing for those who wish to find it. So suggesting sign Lewis Skelly on loan. No. Some of the players, Elliot Miles or James McConnell. Who are these players? As I say, remember that we are in season 7 at this point as well. So if they were good when they were 14 then or 16, they'll still be about like mid 20s now or whatever. To be honest, I'm not even sure I'm going to stay at this club. So, like, trying to all these signing suggestions are brilliant. But whether or not we're going to still be here or not, I've got no idea. Who's Scott Morris? Who's Elliot Miles is a player from Norwich. Okay, well he's still probably not going to come to Scott Morris from Wellington Phoenix. A 29-year-old goalkeeper. James McConnell. Also, as well, we haven't loaded we haven't loaded like England or anything like that, so they're probably not even there. Which is what we're noticing now. Evening, Zeep, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're good. Yeah, it's like the suggestion of like Lewis Skelly going like, oh yeah, just sign Lewis Skelly. Like, I can't imagine he's going to want to come. You know? I like your ambition though. He's 19 at the start. Yeah, like, as I said, we haven't got England loaded up, so he's not going to be in the database just there. And if he is, then he's obviously now moved on. Chris Rigg wasn't even in the database. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Lamine Yamal. Oh, okay. He sounds alright. He plays for West Brom, right? Sign Can Ujun. Who's Can Ujun? Why am I swapping teams? So I've been at Farul for 3 years now, Henrik, and like it's nice that we're getting in to do some decent bits in Europe, but it's also a bit like I feel like I just spacebar manage a bit during the league, and I should really pay a bit more attention to it. Like I can't really see us pushing on a lot. We're playing top of the league now though, so this could be quite interesting to see where we get on with this. Do I see us here long term? Maybe not. Well, not really, actually. No, probably is the answer. We were 4 years in Finland. This is 3 years in Romania. I think it's reasonable to look to move. Where we go next, I don't know. Damashkan scored after 21 seconds. I think it's going to be disallowed, though. I think they're going to give it offside, aren't they? Yasup's in on the follow. It's awarded. Here we go. Like, I don't want to be sort of in the situation where we might win the league this year, or be like second or third or whatever, and then go again. I'm like, oh, I'm getting into like building nation territory then. Like, I feel like I can go when my stock's quite high at that point, you know. Yasup, love from Anderlecht. Yes, Yasup. Love right back to Anderlecht. And the skin, by the way, is a WTCS skin. T-Ball makes it 2. Give it the Randys. Rashby's in from Romania. 3 points separates the top 5 clubs. Villashia, I told you to win the next match. You did. You said win the next match. I was like, yeah, I will do. Yeah. I should have told my team the first time. Luis Semedo makes it 3. Right. Okay. Battering these lot. Oh, disallowed. Top of the league, this lot, apparently. Oh, don't know about that. Haven't they fixed the near post corners thing yet? I think they gave up on everything, haven't they? Because, you know, they were working on FM25. So whatever doesn't work, doesn't work. Neumann makes it 3. It's worth pointing out as well, by the way, we're 3-0 away from home. I would 3-0 to be our guess right now. Yeah? That makes sense, doesn't it? Easy, TJ. Don't get too excited. Is Vlasic. Is Damashkan. Counter-attacks on. Back inside. Neumann. Oh, Semedo turned around. 25 minutes in. We are bossing them. Antal. Pikaroru. Too far. Right. It's time to sell them all now, isn't it? Because we've had like 7 minutes without a goal. So it's not good enough anymore. I think we need to start shouting at people. Diallo inside. There's the 4th. Luis Semedo. Is that going to count? You can't disallow 2 Luis Semedo goals. They're not going to. It's 4-0. We might get a point here, by the way. We might. Right? Okay? 4-0 up against the league leaders at half. We're not even at half time yet. We want 10. We want 10. We want 10. Fair play, decency. Fair play, decency. Oh dear. Right, comeback's on. Yeah, goals awarded. Yeah, it's all over, lads. It's all over. Yeah. Well, I was having a great time, but not anymore. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ball's played inside. That's 4-2. Great. Okay, comeback's on. Comeback is on. United in with the follow. Appreciate that. Radix on the first. You're the first Football Manager stream I see playing in the Romanian league. Well, mate, they got to see this. That's what I'm here for. I'm a trailblazer. I'm not really, but you know. Have I ever done Crawley Town? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. Have I? Do you know what? There's part of me wondering whether I have or not. Did I do Crawley Town? I wonder if I did them on a... on a save once. No, I think it might have been walking. I'm thinking of possibly. Don't know. I don't think so. No, I don't think I've done Crawley actually. No. No. You can ask more questions for teams I've never managed before. Quite a few. We got 4-2. 4-2's fine. We can deal with that. Nice ball down the line. We'll take 4-2 against the league leaders away from home. I think we will. Yeah. That feels reasonable, doesn't it? It's 4-3 now, though, Zeke. That's the problem. Dean Gripton, I've ever managed Sunderland. Sunderland, Dean, never heard of them. Never heard of them. What kind of crazy football team would they be? Hope you're well, though, pal. Nice to hear from you. Hope life's treating you good. There we go. 4-3. Never in doubt, everyone. Never in doubt. I told you, once we went 4-0 up, I was like, we might get a point here. But we did. We got 3. All 3 points. Get in. See? Semedo ends his goal drought. Damashkan ends his goal drought. 10 hours for him not scoring. Semedo, 11. I mean, even in Romania, like, Luis Semedo's not scoring goals. It's like, oh dear. Oh dear. What's going on? I feel like maybe we should continue, try and buy some players now. Look at Barrich. What we got for finances now? £2.5 million. That's pretty good. 11, just £12 million in the bank. Whoa. Loads of cash. Loads of cash. That Malmo job is looking precarious. 14th. Oh, the season's over. That's why. I've got a feeling they're just going to say everything's fine and just let them go again. They finished 3rd. So yeah, I don't think we get the Malmo job. Henrik's just made himself a lovely quesadilla. Yes, Henrik. Big fan of that. Just trying to quickly think of what we need to do to improve our side then, because we could do with some extra players in, but I think it's a striker in it. We really need another striker. If I had to get offered more jobs when I'm not doing a journeyman. I've never noticed that myself. I've noticed that we tend to get offered quite a lot of jobs as a journeyman. So we are Farul, Constanta, and we are in season 7, I believe. 7 or 8. How are Dinamo doing? Dinamo are 12th in the Superliga, so not doing very well. Who do I support in real life? I'm a Sunderland fan. Sunderland fan, Henrik. So that's my football allegiance. Christian Stan. Intelligent. 15 for finishing, 16 for acceleration. Off the ball, 14. Composure, 13 to 16. Let's see if we can get you in there, shall we? Because you sort of seem to look like you fit the mould. As do you, Roberto Cristea. Won by Slovan Liberec. Okay, so two remaining strikers. That's pretty good. Okay, that would work for me. Patrick Mwape. Izuzakora. It's a Moses lad, so he'll be decent. How are Craiova doing? Good question. I think we'll have a look in a second and we'll see where we are with them. How long am I playing for tonight? I usually go till midnight UK time, so that'll be like 1 AM in Europe. Han Vilkoft King. Am I doing should try the next career to rebuild Dynamo? No. I think after this we're gonna leave Romania, I think, and move on. 6'4", 32. Ooh. There you go. Size just dropped in, giving us the confirmation that if you are about tomorrow night, we are looking to do the future state of FM. So feel free to jump in with a question as we record episode 100 of our podcast, the FM show. If you haven't listened to the FM show, by the way, you probably should. You should get it into your get it in your eyes if you like watching YouTube. Get it in your ears if you like listening to audio platforms. Yeah. As I said, I don't think this Malmo job's going to come up now, to be honest. So I think that'll just go away. They'll be out tomorrow night, so that'll probably be for the best. Dean, you can send us a question via WhatsApp if you like, or via a Google Drive. I'll not tell anybody it's you. I'll keep you. I'll be like, oh, sent him an anonymous message. Oh, look at that! The FM show podcast can now post on our YouTube feed. So excellent. Woody, we're in the Romanian League. Romanian League 1, so top division in Romania. Journeyman save. So we've been in Finland for 4 years, and this is now Romania for 3 years. So my thinking is we finish in Romania this season, then we move somewhere else. Where that is, I don't know. That's also part of the problem. Has Cristea got a release clause? Christian Stan does, apparently. Oh, there you go. 675 grand. That's his release clause. What's Christe's release clause? £2.7 million. That's fine. It's too much, isn't it? I've established a time. I believe it's 9 p.m. Si. Right. Okay, so I don't think we can afford to bring Christe in anyway, so that's fine. That's not a problem. We can do with one. Yeah. Henrik Askeland in on the follow. Steve, on the follow. ND's career in the Romanian league. Not a career in the Romanian leagues. We're doing a journeyman, so we move around, and we've landed in Romania. It's a lodge in Poland. Interesting. I think in Portugal or Holland moved to a bigger or lesser nation. I'm thinking Scandinavia, to be honest. I think Sweden or Norway might be my move. Yeah. That's my move, I think, next. Vikings, your local team. Nice. Well, we had a link up with Odds OBK a few years back, so we've obviously got a bit of a soft spot for them. We had someone in from Tromsø last week, so Andy says, "Mate, my hometown great. Who's your hometown?" I feel like there's a lot of pressure there, innit? Mate, my team brilliant. It's like, I mean, I'd love to, but you've obviously not seen me play. Oh, you're a Constanta person. Ah, got ya. Well, I will try. So far, you are great because we're in the knockout stages of the Conference League, so that is pretty great. Yeah, don't go to Brana Hogsund. Yeah, I can't imagine we'll go either of those, to be honest. ND's in on the follow. Appreciate that. Console says, Dean, are you the person I think you are? Nice to meet you if you are. Dean is a lovely, lovely person, Console. So if you've met Dean, you'll know Dean. If you've been conversing with Dean, you'll know Dean. But yeah, nah, he's a good egg, is Mr. Gripton. He won't like me saying that though. I think he likes to portray the image of a bad boy. Steve-O, who do I support? I'm a Sunderland fan, Steve-O. That's my team. Back to the save. Get back to the save. I'm trying. Oh, there's Stan. This is the guy we're looking to try and sign. So let's have a little watch of him. See if he's any good, shall we? Yeah, Christian Stan playing up top. Mason Holgate for them. Interesting. Catalan Vultuar. Neumann. Second egg with Stoya. Interesting. Good ball through. There's Semedo. Brings it down. Neumann. Albu. Kellick. Damashkan with the tap in. That's what we want. When's the Dean FM Show podcast episode happening? Well, we've asked about it before. Obviously, there's a few layers of sign-off it needs to go through before we can okay it. So, we have asked about it. We need to get Musterman back on as well, to be honest. And Console as well. get you both in through the door again. Obviously, this weekend is meant to be anybody who plays the game. We want to ideally take it away from creators and get it into the actual arms of the general public. But as always, we've offered something to the general public and they've not taken us up on it. Which, you know, is their right. So we're now a point behind Stoya. Was that an after it? No, you know what it is? It's a bit of Easter egg still. Mrs. J brought Easter egg in. Let's get creators wearing fake beards and glasses. Do you know what? Some creators, that would be incredibly creative. Some of them would be going, no, I can't possibly be doing that. That's far too out of my comfort zone. I know, Easter egg in June, I know. It's shocking, isn't it? We haven't managed to eat them all. Milka tastes like Easter egg. Does it? Does Milka taste like Easter egg? How many did we buy is more the question. I mean, there's a fair few, Rouge. You know, there's 2 kids in here, and Mrs. J is a choco fiend as well. So what you do is get all of the creators like silhouettes as if they're Ross Kemp's gangs. Nice. Ali Mayer, evening all. Don't know why, but I've really struggled tonight. Once again, turning on Twitch has stopped me just by seeing this online has made me take a step back. This has happened to me a few times. The second time I reached out in the chat. What do you mean, Ali? Sorry? What do you mean about sort of taking a step back? Twitch has stopped me just by seeing this online. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean. Try and explain it to me. If it's a mental health thing, then yeah, I get the old little mental health issues are rife at the moment. Adria Flalex. Romania is the best for the for FM saves. You know what? Romania is good. Romania is good for saves. Absolutely. Oh, Mr. Maggio in there doing the doing some great work. Thank you, Mr. Maggio. Problem aired is a problem shared. Yes, yes, I like that console. You're right. Yeah. Like if you can sort of take stock of it in it and like sort of try and process it. I know it's difficult to do that when you're involved in a problem because you're too close to it. If you are in a position where you can get perspective, and that would really, really help. That allows you to look at it and go like, right, where am I right now? What are my options? And if you can, and what you need to do when you get to the option stage is you need to think of all the options, like, you know, as if like, what was the ultimate? If there was no objection at all, no constraints, what would the best option look like? Get all those ideas out. Yeah. And that's when you start to think, right, how do I start to move on? How do I start to put things together to be better? Duca in from Portugal. What season are we in? We are season 7. Yeah, season 7, 2030 now. So we finished in the end of season 7 this year. Probably, I reckon that's going to work out at the end of next week, maybe, possibly. I was struggling at the moment, so pop up. You went online. I've come on to watch. Ah, perfect, Ali. Okay, well, obviously not perfect that you're struggling, but perfect that you've seen us and thought you could pop in and have a chat. That's the good thing. That's brilliant. Appreciate that. Yes, really, really nice space. Hope you like it. But yes, if you are struggling, as the site says, there is of course the chance to reach out to professionals. But yes, if you are just looking for some company, then here we are. Transfer deadline is in a week. The transfer deadline's passed me by a little bit, to be honest. I've not been fully focused on like getting players in, have I? Sort of sat and went, right, we've got just about enough, I think, to get us over the line. Christian Stan's going to look like he might come in, which will be fine. He's like 600 grand. What do I need? Do I need another centre back, maybe? Antal, Stancescu and Turkovanyu are fine. Left back, we've really only got Kelik. Pajararu is decent enough. Coupe, Albu, Neumann, Buchu in centre midfield. Biscanio, George, Pakaruru, Damashkan, Vlasic. On the face of it, we've kind of got a good enough team. Good enough. Yeah. Join us by swaying TJ at Leave Romania. James Force, last time I was watching you gave me motivation to start a new save. There we go, James. All right. Happy days. Are you still on that save? That's the question. Are you still on that save? Or did you decide that wasn't for you and you've changed and gone somewhere else? Ada Raffaello started in Roma, went to Newcastle. Ugh. Never mind. Currently playing as Yorker in the Championship after 4 seasons. Nice. But struggling. Good. Danny Florins in on the follow. Appreciate that. We are in 2030 now, Will. So, yeah. Decent. And Popescu. A bit fickle. Yes, as everyone's saying, yeah. FC 25's in on the follow. Thank you for that. Rotaru, are you? Let's get another little young player in there, shall we? I feel like jumping ship, I could spoil the save. See, this is the problem, innit? Like, if you look to move, then there is that panic of like, well, what happens if it's the wrong move? And you don't want to ruin the save because it's like you want to move to the right club. And that's why I'm like looking at some of these options, going, oh yeah, we could do this, we could do that, but then ultimately we're probably not going to do it unless there's the right club to go to. And there will be. But who that club is at the minute, I don't know. Popped on my suggested Twitch. There's 16,000 people watching Pokemon Go World Championships. Yeah, it's quite popular, isn't it? That Pokemon. Yeah, I watched some of the TCG World Championships the other day. Really well put together. Production values are high. Right, Christian Stan is in. So we brought a striker in, that's good. We open talks with this guy. I'm not sure we've got the money. So and the other Christian Stan, 2.6 million. injury record like? It's not dreadful. Who are we managing? We're managing Farul Constanta. A. Yeah, we might see if there's one more player possibly to bring in between now and the transfer window closing. Maybe another midfielder, possibly. We did bring that Brazilian defender in as well, by the way. Like Rotaru. Sign of the future is good. Yes, Kevin, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. Appreciate you being here, of course. How's life in Norway treating you? Hope you're all having a wonderful time. Yeah, and many thanks for your email as well the other day. Yeah, we'll get some dates. We'll get some dates sorted out for that. We'll make it happen. That'll be good. Yeah, Christian Stan we can't sign, isn't it? Who's the other guy? There was another one that we liked. Cosmin Stanner, that was the lad. 2 million quid. Do we just pay it? As his buyout clause gone, possibly. We'll see. They're walking around sat on the table with their phones, very odd. Yes, yeah, Pokemon Go is difficult to watch on screen, I think. The actual Pokemon card game championships is good though. Watching that's good fun. Yeah, that is quite good. Right. So Stanner might be interested in signing for us. Oh. Remove. Okay, cool. Stanner looks like he might be in then. All good apart from intense coughing. Oh dear. Is that COVID related, or is that just like you're just getting a bit excited? I'm not entirely sure whether or not we're going to be able to get these lads signed up for Europe as well. That could be a problem, couldn't it? But we're setting I think what we're doing is we're setting Farrell up for the long run, aren't we? Luis Montanoio is the best striker in Romania. That may well be the situation. Luis Montano. Yeah. 10 in 11, yeah. He's pretty decent. He's pretty decent. I can't imagine that we're going to be able to sign him, but I would probably agree with you. He looks pretty good. Transfer window closes in a couple of days, and I wonder whether or not we're going to get Cosmin Stan through. Look at this. Injuries and suspensions are just like lining up at this point. Can Moldovan play? Is he injured? He is, yeah. So, great. It's a debut straight away for Rotaru. Christian Stanking on the bench. Stancescu's injured. Karuru for Biscagno, maybe? Oh, he's injured. Right, keep it as it is then. See how we get on. Dimmy, appreciate the follow. Very kind. Thank you for that. So, Ritaru and Stan both need numbers. Let's get into it then. Us versus University of Craiova. Hopefully, we can get our revenge. That's what I was looking for. Get our revenge. After a shocking performance last time. Remember, the amount of... it's very, very tight at the top. Very tight. Ooh. Almost starting the perfect start. They suggested that we need to regroup after losing the ball. That could be a decent shout, actually. Rather than closing them down. Forcing that pressing. Why did I want to make a career in Romania? To be honest, they offered me the job. So the whole save started unemployed. No badges, no experience. We went to Finland for 4 years. We couldn't get promoted in Finland. But we left when our contract expired. Thought, right, now's a reasonable time to leave. And then within about 2 weeks, Georgie Hadji was on the phone saying, oh, do you want to come to Constanta? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's have a conversation. And we were straight there. So yeah, it worked out really nicely. Really nicely. We won the second division at the first attempt. And then the first year in League One, in the first division, which was last year, we finished third and got into the Conference League qualifiers. We won all those qualifiers. Dramatic fashion against Bruges got us into the actual Conference League. We finished 4th, 5th in that league, so we're in the knockouts now. So it's been a hell of a season. It's been a great season. What we do beyond this, my gut reaction is we leave, but as a couple of you have said there, like if we win the league, then what? Like, do you have a little crack at trying to get a Champions League qualifier? I don't know. Do you walk at that point knowing that that's as good as it's got? I'm not sure. Derry Jones with a follow. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind. There's also that thing as well of like, what do you do if you miss out? Like, because you could be tempted to go again, but I think my feeling at the minute is probably we are probably due to leave. I think. But we've built a good side here. You know, some good players. We play well. Vlasic, good cross in. Damashkan at the back post. That's what we needed. I was just wondering when something was going to go right for us. You know? Oh dear. Let's put that pressing on, shall we? Give you a team to start your new FM save with, Jack. Sunderland. Or PSS Sleman in Indonesia. Botafogo. Oh, great block. Incredible defending. Let's go back to regroup because we've really made a bit of an error there. Sunderland it is. There we go, Jack. How are the lads? How says, do we watch the Romanian league in real life, and that's why you play at FM? No. I've not watched it in real life, I must admit. But yeah, it's just this is the job I was offered, so I took it. There's Semedo. You know what? Let's bring Semedo off actually for Christian Stan. Damashkan down the line. Damashkan in for Semedo. There we go. I thought let's bring him off. He's gone and got himself a goal. Nah, that's what we love to see, isn't it? Yes, let's do it. Let's take him off. Let's get the new boy on. 2-0 up. That puts us top. We've played one more than everyone else, but as long as we just keep winning, we'll be all right. Really nice ball at the channel. So that gave us a bit of something to work with. Bring Ile on there. Help see this game out a little bit, I think. How long have I played FM for? Asks TJ. I've played it. I've played every version, to be honest. So like over 30 years now. I'm still not very good at it though. That's the problem. A lot of the stuff I know definitely works, I refuse to do. So that's part of it. Sometimes I like to second guess myself. Damashkan, Stan, Damashkan. Pulls it back. Oh, I mean that should have been a goal. We should at least hit the target. That's a wild effort right there. But that will do. We'll definitely take that 2-0 win. Yes, please, everyone. Good enough to win the Romanian league? Well, you would say potentially, Dino, potentially. But you know, there's still a lot of potential for me to lose the title at this point. Actually, no, sorry, no. It's not me losing the title. It's for me to not win the title. I'm a Sunderland fan, TJ. Do I play every day? Asks Lucas. You probably, yeah. I used to play every day, but like, and now it's like I'll play streaming like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. So that's what I will do. I wouldn't necessarily say that I now play every single day, because when I'm not streaming, I don't play. So there's that. But if I'm in a good space with it, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm enjoying the save, then I do tend to jump on stream a little bit more regularly than the 3 nights a week that I agree to. So yeah, it's a little bit like that. Like it's three nights and possibly some other bits. Like I used to play every day. I used to play every day for hours as well. Malmo job still sitting there. Right, Stanner's in. Cosmin Stanner. How many midfield conductors does one squad need? Look, it's an orchestra, is what we're doing here. I mean, how many midfield orchestras do you think we do need? I would say lots. Rowie says, no way. No way? Yes way. Also as well, I don't know if anyone's seen this today or not, there is potentially a rumour going around that Sunderland might be playing Fenerbahce in a friendly at the Stadium of Light, which means Jose Mourinho at the Stadium of Light. I'm there for that. That is something I need to be part of. I think I need to see that. I like the idea of Jose Mourinho and Luke O'Nien in the same stadium. What could possibly go wrong? Mourinho and the Macabarino in one place. The world can't cope with that. Agreed, Rugio. That would be cinema, wouldn't it? As the kids say. One of you is going to get sent off. Yeah, I like the fact we're unsure as to who. One of you will get sent off. What do the kids say? The kids say all kind of stuff. They say things like skibbity. I don't know what that means. Even Tom, how are you, buddy? Hope you're well. But my kids mainly say poo and farts. That's the main thing they talk about these days. And yeah, I get it. You know. I can see their point of view. Did you say skibbity? The volume's a little bit low. I thought you said that'll be cinnamon. I mean, yeah, I would love to say that'll be cinnamon, because that's normally what I'm talking about when they say what's on top of your porridge there, Tony. Oh, that'll be cinnamon. But yeah, I don't know what a skibbity is. They sometimes say skibbity, but I don't got no skibbities. Yeah. Even TZZ Mike, hope you're well, buddy. We're playing Basel in the round of 16 in the conference. I mean, am I right in thinking that? Let's look at the teams that are left here. Okay, Benfica, Man United, difficult. Borussia Mönchengladbach, tricky. Atletico Madrid, very difficult. Genk, RB Leipzig, then Basel, Stoya, Celtic, Napoli, Feyenoord are quite bad. Marseille, Fenerbahce, right, Sporting, Slovan Liberec. I've told myself out of it. We're not winning it. Did I come back to you talking about Skibbity Toilet? No, you came back to me. So Musterman said was, because I had said something about that's what the kids say. Then Musterman said, what do the kids say? And then I said, I don't really know, mainly about farts and poos. And then I said that occasionally my kids will say Skibbity, and I don't know what that means. So that's where we're at. So I wasn't necessarily talking about a Skibbity toilet. I don't really know what it is. So is it like a type of toilet? Could somebody inform me? Is it like one of those like Japanese toilets? Or like a one with like a bidet, maybe. Evening Starline, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you, Andrew. It's a toilet with a head in it. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why would it not be? How did I end up in Romania? Asks TZZ Mike. Basically, they offered me the job, and I wasn't getting paid in Finland. Where I was literally earning zero money. And George Hadji went, "Would you like cash?" And I was like, "Well, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Mrs. J says I should probably start earning some money." So that's why I've moved on to Romania. We're running 700 quid a week though, so it's not a lot. Maybe I need to start going somewhere. We've got some bucks, you know. Stuff's messed up today at work, but you know, it's a day. It is a day. It is a day. And you know what? It'll be fine. It might be rubbish now, Andrew, but tomorrow will be better. That's what we got to remember. Yeah, that's what we need to remember. Where am I going to put Stana? I think Stana deserves to be in the side. Diallo deserves to be in the side. He deserves to come back. Padaruru can go on the bench. There's Moldovan. Tibor Antal can come back in. Stancescu can come back in. Right. There we go. Stana can have the number 10 shirt, I think. That seems reasonable. TZM is on the follow. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind. Donil, what's the date for FM26? No idea. No idea. Nobody knows. There might be a date, there might not be. So, yeah, nothing's been discussed. Size is out tomorrow. So I think Size on the wind up. Oh, Albu's giving it away. We won it back though. That's fine. Jason says we jumped into a barrel blindfold. The destination of that barrel was set to Romania. That is true. That's partly how we got there. Vlasic back for Luis Semedo. Neumann with a great pass there to Vlasic. So is it sad times then that you don't know that no one knows a date? Or, because for me, personally, I'm not necessarily sure a date would make me feel any different, to be honest. Nicky in the follow, appreciate that, very kind. Thank you very much, because then all that's going to happen is if a date was to materialise, you then have everyone going, but I want to see what it looks like, I want to see how it plays, I want to see blah, 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 blah. And all it does is it gives people more chance to complain if there's a date. I bet it doesn't even come out. There's still a chance they push it to March. There's a chance they push it to December 2026. Like, there's a chance that they don't bring out another game ever. I'm not saying that's a chance I believe, but like just in terms of logic and taking it literally at this point. If I was offering a literal response, then there's literally a chance that they never release another game ever again. But I think that is like 0.000000000000001% chance that happens. That's a great header, by the way. I know we're losing, but yeah, there's always a chance for everything. So who knows? Ultimately, like when the game will come out when it comes out, and everyone who buys it every single year will still end up buying it as normal, and the people who are brand new to FM will look at it and judge it upon whether they're going to buy it or not, and then they will decide. So I don't really see much of the concern, to be honest. Like a lot of people, like no one who doesn't have Football Manager or doesn't play Football Manager is complaining that there's no date. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. The only people that are complaining are current players of the game. And I can guarantee they will still buy it when it comes out, just whenever it comes out. Like, I've not heard anything about the new Pokemon game, but you know what? I'm pretty sure it'll come out and I'll just end up buying it anyway. You know? I've not heard much about GTA 6. I reckon I'll still buy it whenever it comes out. Am I sat getting my knickers in a twist about no release date? No. Why not? Because I've got bigger problems in the world than when a video game comes out. Oh, what a run, what a run, what a... Oh, that would have been incredible. Stanner looking like little Janino there. Many people buy FM every second year or third year. They'll see a difference. Well, yeah, they will see a difference. Like, look, they might do. And then, okay, then they're going to have to wait another year. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. They'll still buy it. I can guarantee they'll still buy it. Yeah, and no one's going to know whether it's any good or not until they've bought it. So yeah, so that's my thinking. Rightly or wrongly, I don't see a problem. But this is my problem with the whole when I'm too positive. Yeah. SI will see a difference. I don't think they will. I genuinely don't. I think now they've got 12 million players, or probably nudging even towards 15 million players. I think the argument of people who buy it every 2 or 3 years is shot in the ground. They've got more players than ever before. So I don't think the people who are not going to buy it this year are going to be affecting next year's bottom line. I don't think so. I think most sales have probably come via mobile and console. There could be a build-up compared to other years. I mean, there is, but let's be honest, it wasn't that long ago they were celebrating 2 million players. So they've currently now got 12 million players. They're not going to be sat there going, oh, we're going to get 20 million players next year. It's not a thing. Like, you know, as I say, I genuinely don't think it'll affect them as much as everyone thinks it does. The people who aren't complaining, yeah, the people who aren't complaining are the people who don't know about Football Manager. You know what I mean? Like, people who don't play the game aren't bothered that it's not out yet. The new customers, they're not bothered. You're funny, I can see you being a comedian. It's very kind of you. Very kind of you, Henrik. I mean, we've just lost to the other storybook arrest, so he's a comedian in charge. One thing I would like, okay, if there is going to be something, is it would be nice just to have no more questions. Which I know is like a really strange thing for me to say, given the fact we want questions tomorrow for the podcast, but it would be good to like actually have, to not have to be like, I don't know when it's happening. What do you think about this? I don't think nothing. I'll be patient and give SI time to deliver after watching so many streamers being negative. I'll wait. And when it comes out, yeah, that's all you can do, Jason, isn't it, really? Like, streamers and YouTubers and podcasters, members of the public, getting themselves up in arms and getting in a twist is not going to bring the game out any quicker. And ultimately, it doesn't matter when it comes out. Some people are going to like it. Some people are going to hate it. There was no... They don't want to overpromise again. They didn't overpromise anything. SI have never promised anything, really. You know, if people want to nitpick at potentially the word transparency is maybe the thing. They made deadlines for themselves and had to cancel it. Yeah, all right. Have you ever made a deadline for yourself at work and cancelled it? Have you always managed to get every single project you've done in on time? Did you never ask for an extension on homework? Yeah. So what? They missed a deadline. Big deal. No one died. Do you know? And it's a self-imposed deadline, really, as well. Like, they set the deadline for when they want to do it. They couldn't achieve it, and then they just tried again, and then they couldn't achieve it again. So it's fine. My point is, they won't want to set dates over optimistically. I mean, I don't think it was over optimistic. Well, look, I don't know. Right, get an enhanced data update for FM. That's the next season's table. You're going to hear music, not you. I mean, to be honest, James, I mean, we've been online for, how long have we been streaming for now? 2 and a bit hours? I mean, I would say you're the first person that's mentioned that you can't hear me. Everyone else is having a great time. So, my talking's not muted. It might be a little bit quieter in one of your ears, but it's definitely not muted. I'm a little low on volume. I'm a little low, but I'm not muted. Do you know what I mean? And that's only because I'll keep moving my microphone a little bit. But the microphone is definitely picking audio up. Otherwise, I'm sure by now somebody would have told me on Twitch, going, TJ, you haven't got the microphone on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, Lukaku, I am managing Farul. I am. There you go. Dan says it's fine. Dan is my audio checker. Yeah. Jason, it's not like they haven't given me decades of fun that deserve my patience. I mean, stop using logic, Jason. People don't want logic, they want outrage. They want outrage for no reason at all. Yeah? People like to complain. Let them complain about stuff that doesn't really matter. Genuine question, says Andrew. When have we heard about the next FM game? Last year there was a blog post in August and June. Yeah. But remember though, that was in the olden days. That was the old Football Manager. This is the new Football Manager now. So different roadmap, different times. Everything's different. How deep am I in the save? Oh, so deep. So deep. 7 seasons in. I'm probably about calf deep. Actually, about 7 seasons, are we maybe getting to like knee level at this point? It looks chilly in Romania. It is. It's a little bit chilly. I've got my shorts on. Yeah. It is a journeyman. It is a journeyman, ZB. Absolutely. Yeah, we've been 4 years in Finland. Started unemployed. Luis Semedo again. We started unemployed. 4 years in Finland. Moved to Romania. We had 3 years here. Luis Semedo gets the goal. He's now starting to score, isn't he? Which is good. It's about time. Two points behind Stoya. Oh, get the ball away. Get the ball away. Oh no, we've missed it. Oh, off the post. Stancescu gets the byline. Laser back. Evening MCG. Nice to see you, buddy. Antal. Neumann. Get up there. This is better. 2-0. Oh, it's dreadful goalkeeping, isn't it? If we reach the 2nd of August without news, there will be an outpouring of panic. Agreed, Musterman. There will be riots in the street. Yeah, it'll be awful. It'll be awful. They'll have to draft the police in. The army will be drafted in as well. There will literally be people crying. I called my firstborn son Miles, and now I'm going to have to change his name. Adeza won. Is there snow? How is there snow? It's because we're in Romania. Adeza. Yeah. And yet no one will be surprised. The world will burn. It will. It'll be like the Simpsons gif. Like, people outside of Miles's house with pitchforks. Yeah, I'm already lobbied my local MP to force SI to make a press release. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we lobbied our local government for the government to say well done for Sunderland for getting promoted. So we've wasted our lobbying this time. So we followed Newcastle's pathetic lead. Of course, we didn't ask for anyone to formally recognise us in the House of Parliament because we're not a small club. Up the Mackhams, absolutely. Hey do, Mormus. What I did do is I stood outside a metro station though. It's like the Father Ted thing, isn't it? Like, down with this sort of thing, careful now. Outside of SI. Just me and Cy Maggio doing that. Luis Amedo makes it 3. Lewis Tucker. We are Farul Constanta in Romania. Club owned by Georgi Hadji. Yeah. Romanian legend. Why does everyone expect that it's going to be any different with their side? Their communication is terrible. That won't change. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. And again, this is just from me personally. I don't know what other studios' communication is like. So I've got nothing to compare it to. Like, I don't really follow many game studios. Like, I love Nintendo, but I don't really follow their press releases or anything. Or, you know, I think the last studio I probably would have thought would have been decent were in Codemasters or Activision or something. So, you know, so I'm not really sure. Again, I haven't got a barometer for it. Do you know what I mean? Let's take a leaf out of No Man's Sky or Civilization or City Skylines. Build up hype for 6 months. It works well. It does, but then everyone said those games were shite, didn't they? That's the problem. Especially City Skylines. I remember loads of people going, "Oh, but it's rubbish," and I don't really know. I don't know which bits are rubbish on it because I don't fully understand. But again, you only build those up by showing people something, innit? A Geordie in disguise. No. God, no. No, I'm Mackham. Do I play friendly with Romania qualifiers? No, this is the league. This is actual match we're playing here. Do they use content creators to get communications out to customers? Not really, no. Like, they use their PR department and their marketing department. I don't think they don't give us messages and go like, "Oh, tell them this, tell them that the game's really class." Like, they certainly don't do anything like that. Like, we're all free thinkers. and we're all pretty like we are our own people, so we can say what we feel and what we think. You know, we're in communication with them. We have had some communication with them over a number of years, but that doesn't mean that we're given lines to say. Do you know what I mean? FM small potatoes, 100%, 100%. And again, this is part of the problem. Like, people are getting so angsty about it, not realizing that FM is just a small game in the grand scheme of things. Like in fact, you know what? Let's have a look right now. Okay, so on Twitch, right at this very moment in time, there's 1.4 thousand viewers. Okay, 1,400 people are watching FM right now. Yeah, if I go to EAFC, what's it called? Is it called FC 25? Yeah, or EA Sports, it's called. Yeah, EA Sports. So 31,000 viewers watching that right now. Okay, so already massive difference. Civilization, I can't be right, 61 viewers. Madden 1,006 viewers, but then that's the end of the game cycle, I suppose, really. Minecraft is going to be fairly popular. 64,000 viewers on Minecraft right now. So yeah, it's a small game in the grand scheme of things. And then there's even less. It's even smaller when you get to the amount of people that are engaged with it in a content perspective. Yeah, it's not the same. FM's in the end of its second year. I think Minecraft's been out for a long time, Andrew. It's been out for a very, very long time. Yeah, like Minecraft's been out for about 10 years, isn't it? And it's still clocking in nearly 70,000 viewers. All right, let's look at GTA then, because that's definitely not been out for a year. GTA has 128,000 viewers on it right now. Yeah, so again the calendar year perspective doesn't quite work. Yeah, I was just picking something that felt like an easy number, but football for football, I thought was the fair one. But then let's just go for general games. Football Manager is so far down the list. Do I know Madney? Yes, Madney raided us the other day. Yes. 6-1. You know, I'm sure I could even jump onto. Let's have a look. Again, just pick a game at random, innit? What should we pick? Farming Simulator. Okay, Farming Simulator 25 has 686 viewers on right now. Okay, so there you go. That's the only one that's got less than Football Manager. So yeah, so my point ultimately is the people who are complaining are like that in the games world. So I don't think it's as much of a problem as people make out. Do you know what I mean? Like, is there a very big difference between Stoya and the rest of the Romanian league? Yes and no. Like, they are good, but as you can see this season, they're not flying away with it. They've got a little bit more money, I think. Actually, their bank balance isn't brilliant. Obviously, their recruitment, they can, they get Champions League money, but yeah, they're fine. They started a little bit badly this season, which is probably going to be the reason that they're not flying away with the title. But we then now start to look for the league split, and that's when anything can happen at that point. So FIFA nostalgia, I'm excited for FM26. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's nothing to be excited about. There's no. We don't know anything about it. So, no. At the minute, no, I'm not excited because I don't know what to be excited for. What I like right now, I like my save right now. My save's good at this moment in time. Can I give you some advice? Asks if you're lame. I don't have money and all my players' contracts will end now. Oh, mate, you need to start getting some players in then. Like, the advice is scout. Scout now, because you're going to lose all your players and you're going to need new players in. So, get your scouts out. Try and work out what you can do in terms of replacing them. Players are going to leave. Those players are probably going to go. So, use this tool here, this comparison tool, and then just put player comparison. Find similar players, and that'll give you a bit of an idea as to players who are quite similar to that guy. It'll give you some ones who are like far better, but it gives you a bit of a rough idea as to who this player is. This fella's actually quite decent, to be honest. Gustav Scholstadt. Name doesn't like big matches though, and is susceptible to injuries. I wouldn't say too much. Let's shortlist him though, because he looks quite interesting. It is interesting. What's good attributes for FM? Oh, depends on the player. Depends on the role. Invite free agents on trial. That also works. Yes. Buy me on FM, says Jack Morehouse. Where do you play, Jack? I mean, we're Romania at the minute, so 7 years, you could be anywhere by now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could be working in insurance by now. You never know. Manchester United. Okay. Let's have a look. What do you call it? Jack Morehouse. Right. Okay. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Jack, but it doesn't look like you make it. Okay, you're at Man U now, but I'm searching the database and you're not here. This is awkward. Now, part of that will be because we haven't got the English leagues loaded in, I'm presuming. But then, yeah, does make signing you a bit tricky, I'm afraid. What position do you play, Jack? What's your what's your Where are you in the United South? Midfield. Okay. Good. Can you tell Ahmad just to go back to Sunderland, please? Like, can you say, look, it's probably easier to go back there and just like hang out, because, like, you know, he loved us. He loved playing for Sunderland. That'd be great. We miss him. We miss him daily. If he's around, tell him we do miss him. We do love him, and he knows it. He knows it as well. Ozzy's in on the follow. Goncalos is in on the follow. Appreciate that. Very kind. So, how far away from the first team then, Jack? When are you going to be? Where are you going to be playing next year? Are you going to be in the United Academy, or are you going to be out on loan, or what? Are you allowed to say? Of course, is probably the question as well. Ahmad came of age on that loan much better than his time at Rangers. Oh, honestly, I've never seen, and I've said this before, I've never seen a better footballer wear Sunderland's kit and play for Sunderland. I've never seen a better player than Ahmad in a Sunderland shirt. He was like head and shoulders above everybody. Better than Job, sorry. And Job's class. Do you know what I mean? How quickly you've forgotten Al Quinn. No, I haven't forgotten Al Quinn. That's how good Diallo was. Diallo was better than Quinn, better than Phillips, better than Julio Arca, better than Claudio Reyna, better than Kevin Ball, better than Alan Johnston, Nicky Summerby. Yeah. Ask Ahmad, do you want to end up playing the Championship again this next season, or do you want to go to Sunderland? Yeah, because you think... Yeah, exactly. See? Jokes, isn't it? Yeah. Best wonder kids that are cheap. I mean, Misk. Look, I'll level you. I'm in Romania at the moment. The chance of me finding wonder kids that are going to be cheap, there's a lot of them probably in Romania, to be honest. Croatia's got loads. Serbia's got loads. Uruguay's got loads. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. But in terms of wonder kids for you to sign, I don't know. I don't know who you're managing. I don't know how much money you've got. And I don't buy wonder kids, to be honest. Buy Jack Morehouse. There you go. Buy him. I'm sure he's a wonder kid. Yeah. Would you agree, Jack? You must be a wonder kid, surely. It's great banter, it really is. We're like Vic and Bob and another one here, aren't we? Honestly, it's easy, this comedy lark, isn't it? Yeah, I tell you who doesn't win things. Spurs, apart from the trophies they win. Yeah, that old chestnut. Yeah. Finn says Jack's at Cork City. Oh, there you go. It's a nice little trip out. Think he's done well. So this is us versus Dynamo. Can we show you a tactic? I can show you it. Yeah, it's a Brazilian box. It's a 4-2-2-2. Oh, it's just conceded a goal. That's the problem. Under 21 international Jack Morehouse. Potentially. Ireland under 21 Jack Morehouse. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, he's on TikTok. He's in the TikTok stream. Zeep. I do find it interesting the amount of footballers we do get that come in and like hang out and be like, "Can you sign me?" Used to get loads who did the British Steel Challenge, mainly when there was all the Irish lads turning up from Banbridge. Should I sign a new contract at Single FC or go out on loan? I mean, I don't know. Is this a dating question? Do you think, Father? Someone's having a lark and impersonating a youth player. Well, what they've done is they've set up a profile. So yeah, they've done well. If they are impersonating, they've really gone to town. No pressure, Jack, but you need to develop well so we can qualify for international tournaments again. Is Jack related to Justin Morehouse? This is what I was wondering. I don't think he is, though. I don't think Justin's got a son. He's certain, I mean, he would have mentioned it. Justin's a big United fan. He's got the Zeep seal of approval already, though. Or Adrian Morehouse. Oh, maybe. Don't develop too well, England will steal you. Yeah, that's true, yeah. It'll be a strange choice to pretend. Oh, this is it's the internet, isn't it? Like anybody can do stuff like that on the internet. Airborne's in on the subs. Thank you very much, Airborne. Appreciate that. Bazinga indeed. You should sign the Armenian striker. Your Darcells Avon. Oh, hey, you know what? Comedy's fucking some absolute comedians in the house tonight, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. It's not Armenian anyway, is he? No one claimed the Brazilian box doesn't concede goals. That's John Barnes. How come you got the shadow striker behind the AF and not the PF? Just cause. It's cause. That's what I've got because that's where it is. No massive reason. I just like it there. I don't claim to be a master tactician. I just claim to have all I do is I put a tactic out that sort of fits the players I've got. Weirdly, this tactic was designed for a team I was managing in Greece a couple of years ago. Oh, sorry, not a couple of years ago, but like in the in the start of FM24. So it was all designed around them. And it's only by chance it works with this team. I say by chance it works. We're obviously losing, but yeah, I don't normally like to keep the same team with the same tactic with different teams. I don't like that really. There's no massive reason behind it. No. It's working. Why change it? Because you have to change MCG. That's why. The second you concede a goal, you've got to rip the tactic up and start all over again. You know that by now. Come on. How long have you been in this stream? You should know that. That's Tactics 101. If something doesn't work once, rip it up and start again. Ignore the fact that it's been working for ages. Ignore that. Concede a goal, panic immediately. Exactly. I mean, joke is on me, of course, because we are about to lose this now and go 7 points behind Rapid. What do Man United need to do to win the league? They need to get more points than everybody else. That's what they need to do. And when they'll do it, I don't know. I heard you use the editor. That's not true, Jam. So your source is incorrect, I'm afraid. I've never had a tweet more misinterpreted than today. What have you done now, console? I love this. Console's quite clever, and he just like, let me quickly just mention all me bits and bobs here. Oh, I head over the top. Damn it. That's not what we wanted, is it? Right, 1-0 defeat against Dinamo is not ideal. So we play Basel, then we got Botasani in the league, Basel again, then Botasani in the cup. And then we've got, is it like 10 games or something in the with the split? So that's what's coming up. How many matches have we played tonight? We've played quite a few, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe played 8 games. Yeah, 10 games left. Right, okay. Right, 30 games in the league. So, right, okay. Yeah, 11 matches left in the season. And the cups as well. Fair enough. Right. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit still to do. And we're not really about next week. So, we are probably going to be... Maybe we do Sunday, possibly. Let's have a quick look. Sunday might be a thing. And that means we won't be doing the wrestling stream on Sunday then, which will be fine. We probably can't finish this. Well, right. Let's try. Let's try and finish the season on Sunday. It's probably unlikely that we're going to do it, but it gives us a bit of an idea as to at least where we're going to be going after that. That Malmo job's still insecure. That's good. We like that. Console did the match engine video yesterday. Got the next one waiting to go, but it's still going strong. Out of context, quoted my tweet. Had 130,000 views. He quoted it. He's actually quoted something rather than just stealing it and passing it off as his own. That's unbelievable. Never known such a thing from Out of Context FM. Wow. I'm glad I was sat down. I was also thinking as well about the people kicking off about the match mod video. There's a lot of virgins on the internet, isn't there? There really is. Just, oh, please don't say anything critical about my match mod. My match mod makes the game much more better. Oh, shut up. Grow up, you fanny. Right. And on that note, I think on that note, it's probably a reasonable time for me to jump off now. Let's go and do a raid, shall we? Let's find out who is around and interesting. Who is there? Who is there that we've not seen? Is there anyone we've not seen before? Because that's what we like, isn't it? I like to find someone we've not seen before. Right. I'll tell you what, there's a lad here, he's calls it fannies and runs, classic TJ. Oh, you know what, yeah, I will, I'll call them all fannies. Yeah, they are, every single one of them. 100%. Right, do you know what, there's a lad here who has recently followed me and he's doing a Blythe save, so let's go and show him some love, shall we? Right, we like a bit of Blythe Spartan, so let's go and do that. Football vibes in on the follow, appreciate that. Right, go and give Ben some love. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Keep your eyes peeled for Sunday, and come and join the record tomorrow for the FM show. Right, so join the record if you have a question about FM 26, 27, 28, 29, whatever it's called next. Keep your eyes on the Discord. It'll be 9 o'clock record, and then we'll give you the details to log in. Or send us your own video. It's entirely up to you. Right. Appreciate you all. We're getting close to something in Romania, we think. Take care of yourselves. Speak to you in a bit. Bye, everyone.